Hey, how's everybody doing? We are back on our first, later edition of Timberborn. We're gonna try this out. Needed to change times just a bit, but that's okay. We're still working on our WaterBeavers colony here, but we're almost done. I'm not sure what else we could really do at this point. We can go down into the mines. I think that's our last big project, is to get into those mines. We could look for a nuclear site, but I don't know if we're going to get there or if this map will even support it. But we're going to start today. Let's see what we need for some of this. I think we started some of it last time over here. So it looks like we need some half logs and a couple more giant logs. Do we have any of those? No, and it looks like they're going to take a little while to grow. I'm not sure. Can we not plant one here? Let's plant one if we can. No, it won't let us plant one in here at... Oh, maybe it will. Plant one here. Maybe that'll grow in that area. We'll just say whatever grows in there, go ahead and cut it. We're going to speed it up a little bit, though. Also, why are these set to cut? I don't know. Anything else set to cut that shouldn't be? No, but I could put a tree in there. Put some more trees over here. We can cut these out of here. I see we're still working on this here. That's going to take quite a while. Let's see what else we've got. We've got one dead tree right here. I'm not 100% sure why. Interesting. Let's see, what else do we need? Looks like we need some nanofars. We've got one going over here for them. We'll let those go. Looks like we're in mid-drought. They're still working on building all of this out of there. How are you guys doing? Iron ore. We don't need any more iron ore at the moment. Coal. Like we still need some coal. You're getting quartz again. Kind of full up. What are you working on? You are working on a scrap, which we're doing just fine with. Let's see, how about... We need some balm. For that we need lotus flowers. We have plenty of lotus flowers. Pine resin. We doing okay on pine resin? No, I think we are low on that last time. Although, do I have this? Yeah. Pine resin. Am I missing it somewhere? Yeah, I have plenty of pine resin. Logs were fine. Sunflower oil is always a pain in the butt. Someone told me that sunflower oil is constantly a pain in the butt until you get the nuclear press. Which, I could definitely believe it. We've got enough seeds, though. Hopefully that helps out. A mega platform wouldn't be too bad, but we need the nuclear material. Let's see. For that, we'll need a centrifuge. What does that look like? Oh, wow. What else is there? Construction tower. We've got the sawmill up and running, which is good. We don't have any logs for it at the moment. We do have this buffet canteen, but last time we tried it, it didn't work. So I don't know what to do there. We can try and open it back up, and we'll keep an eye on the food. Yeah, we'll just put the workers at lower priority. If we get there, we get there. It's fine. Let's see, what else do we got? Farmhouses? Nope. Got the fruit bar, which is a real pain in the butt to keep going as well. Sleep, housing. Let's see. What does that even look like? Interesting. I don't have the berries. Do I? I have some, but not enough to keep up on juice. Do I have enough for the grape juice? Not doing well either, so the fruit bar is not looking promising. Coconuts we don't have, the beer we don't have, strong alcohol, nope. And we do have 10 of the cubes, though, the ice blocks, so at least that's good. Question becomes, what do we want to work on here? This needs a medium cauldron. Okay, well, we can fix that much. What do you need? You just need some wooden toys. No, not a big deal. One of you needs to make a cauldron. You're making drill bits, so why don't you make cauldrons? There we go. Good evening! How are you doing this evening? Ooh. I gotta open a window or something. It is really warm in this room. It hasn't been warm where I'm at in a while. Hopefully, it's not too loud. There we go. Get a little air circulating in here. That's what we wanted. How is that project? Let's speed it up again. We don't need frames per second. That's not what this place is for. Okay, well, let's take a look at these. That has coal and dirt. Let's draw in some extra roads so we get rid of more of these. Maybe eventually someday we'll get rid of this field. Maybe. It's wishful thinking to fully get rid of a bramble field. Let's see. What are we looking like? They haven't really got much over here yet. Canteen should have the choice between 3 recipes. Pick one first. 3 choices. Canteens have the choice between 3 recipes. Pick one. Pick first one. Going to be an easier drain on the food. Will stock less. They only have one. There's only food buffet. Unless you mean that they should have another one, then I agree. Some kind of lesser buffet. Sunflower oil. We just low on sunflower seeds? Yeah, and probably sunflower presses. Yep, 2 times. Got in 10 minutes late. Quite warm here, too. Went out for a t-shirt the first time in a while. See, and I'm wearing a hoodie. In an enclosed room. Next to a computer without the side on it, so it's just constant heat here.
Currently no weather.
There we go. Well, crud. Let's take a look around and see what we can build. We don't need that. How is my dynamite doing? Probably not great. No. The canteen, they have other recipes. Ah, okay. It must be very recent. I think I'm on 335, I want to say. Ah, there we go. It's 336. The WaterBeaver's mod is kind of a pain for me to upgrade because I have to remove it from the actual folder and then re-download the whole thing every time. For some reason, the mod manager really, really doesn't like updating, but it's just that specific one. And I've tried waiting it out before. I've given it like a good 20, 30 minutes, and it still doesn't complete properly. So... But if the canteen starts giving us problems, we'll just shut it off again. I should be making everything, although right now they're not picking up any fried rice or rice balls. Are we just out of rice? Back live. Yay, welcome back. There's the water back. All right. You guys are just waiting on the logs. And then you can finally build something down there. Food-wise, we're doing okay. Population-wise, I guess we could use some more. It definitely wouldn't hurt. Food seems all right. Let's face you. Out this way. Out this way. We'll do this. Should be good. That'll get us. This is the waterfall. The Let's Play series is the Gentle Canyon. There, it did it again. Where is this water coming from? I have no idea where that water is coming from. Howdy. How are you? Maybe? But I would think it'd fill up some of this, if that were the case. It's very odd. Also, Kasud here is not a great worker. Great, now that... Good, good. Well, we're working on a WaterBeavers colony. So, it's a pretty heavily modded Timberborn. Maybe. It's just weird because it's never had that problem before. I don't know why it would just start now. Timberborn mods can be kind of fussy, so I don't blame you for not wanting to try. Sometimes they work, other times they completely annihilate your whole colony. Also, why is this dude not... I don't know how this guy got appointed to work in this particular pump that we really need, but he is literally the worst beaver I have ever seen. He has not done his job at all today. He's playing around in the grape fields. It could be a simple, like, Skyrim and Fallout console mods. Yeah, that sure would be nice. It would be also nice if they would do, like, native support for it. Did that guy... Really? Okay, well... There, okay, it went away. Replant your stuff. Keep an eye. Yeah, they got it down. They got all the water down here too. Huh. Well. We have mystery water still. Oh well, at least they're replanting. Nothing to... That's part of the mod, unfortunately. Although, I might be able to fix this one. Now that you mention it, if I put a fern back here. Yeah. Poor beavers. I'll put comic books up here, too. There we go. Could somebody come plant the fern, please? Really? You can't get directly behind the house. You would think of all the different kind of houses, a farmhouse would definitely have a back door. But nope. Definitely not. Guess we'll see if they plant it tomorrow. What's the other one with nothing to do? Oh yeah, this guy. Let's see if they can plant a fern here too. If not, it's not that big a deal. What else do we got? Building max workers. This factory has shut down completely. That's always nice. Our paper mill is out. Random balloons are out. More balloons. More balloons. A forester. Oh, and the Tapper Shack. And the buffet. Which is still nowhere near full, but that's okay. We'll leave that for now. Also, let's say don't replant that one just in case. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. The assistant farmer, they're not supposed to be able to plant anything, but it's okay. What are we doing over here? Holy cow. Maybe you should throwing rocks. That is always fun to watch. I am glad, though, that the rocks never land anywhere. And it seems to have started working better lately. I don't know why. How's the iron drill doing? That's coal. That's iron. It's empty. You're still pulling in quartz. Okay. We're looking good on all of those. I think nuclear material is required for a lot of the next step upgrades. And at some point I could probably build this centrifuge, but I don't have anything to put in it. Let's see. Oh, but watch the vids in the background. What? No, that's a great way to do it. That I watch plenty of people's vids in the background while I'm playing stuff. Sometimes while I'm playing Timberborn. Not usually while I'm recording, but sometimes when I'm playing Timberborn. Lately, a lot of Deep Rock. Both the original and the newer one. So no, please, listen away. Also, why is this not drying up? There's not that much water there. The one time I actually do want the water to dry up and it doesn't. How's my pumpkins doing? Do I have pumpkins? I have a decent amount of pumpkins. I'm gonna go over and check my grapes. Okay, so they are still going. They're just going kind of slow. I'm going to switch you to this. That I don't actually need, so we can plant another one there. Is this out of range for this guy? It's slightly out of range of that guy, of course. And I'm guessing square is literally one out of range on everything. You know what? I'm going to do this. No, That's the only square that'll let me plant one on, too. Oh, that is the luck, isn't it? Look, there's a nice 3x3. You could plant it right here. I wonder what will be in... I am kind of waiting on Update 6 as well. I would like to do a series on Update 6. But I don't know what's in it yet. What do you think? What would you like to be in Update 6? That's a good question. There's plenty of things I could think of that I'd like to see in an Update 6. But what does everybody else think? Why is there explosives here? Oh, I think I was going to put some storage down here, wasn't I? But I think I changed my mind. Bad water in 5, a great catastrophe in 6. They do seem to like to make the game harder and harder. That is very possible. If it were me, I would like to see an actual official third faction. Something different. The two factions right now are starting to feel more and more different. I'd love to see a third one. Especially before whenever they get out of early access. I don't know how long the game's been in early access, but I think it's been a while. Strategy game. Yeah, you never know. Strategy, world builder, survival. It's all of those. It's definitely all of those. Alright, these guys are starting to bring these in pretty well. Is this just water? Maybe I should have did some storage here for... You know what? They're fine. They can eat the sunflowers. They can drink that water. Can I do more? The new turnable power. The 4-man push wheel. That is pretty cool. Every time I see that, I think of the old Simpsons, where it's just Lenny and Carl staring at the donut merry-go-round, and they're like, I wonder what makes it turn. And then it goes down, and it's just Homer pushing this giant mechanism. And some guy is whipping him, and he goes, can I whip after lunch? No. No. Sad it's not bot-powered. Bot-powered would make a lot of sense, but then again, it'd kind of be game-breaking, because bots don't need to eat, or sleep, or water, or anything like that. You just have free infinite power. Not like you can't get that with the Iron Teeth, though, with their bad water plug. Why does that have a road there? I don't know. There you go. More food. Then again, if you put the bots in those kind of wheels, maybe they'd revolt. That could maybe be a whole new faction. An all-bot faction. It would at least be interesting, that's for sure. Between Iron Teeth and other Beaver Land. Love the big water wheels. These here? Don't they... Well, they look fairly similar in the other faction. I don't think they have the 3-way connector piece, though. They're really a staple of water beavers, though. You can't get much better power than them. The other factions, I tend to kind of ignore the water wheels, but water beavers, you kind of have to use them. The wind power is not very good. Do I have all these marked? Oh, they're just coming down here to pick them, I think. Or cut them down, maybe. Yeah, they're set to cut them down. That is true compared to engines. Yeah. I usually go with either engines or the windmills, depending on which faction I'm playing. A lot more than the water wheels. Water wheels are okay at the beginning, but especially in hard mode, they become not very useful. Giant windmills. Yeah. I do like the giant windmills. And you can put them on top of almost anything. I think at one time they even connected power through the bottom, but they took that out pretty early. Because it was just too easy to run power. I think it was about the same time they took power out of the warehouses. That's a lot of tea. Everybody can come get tea after work. How's my population? Hopefully my beavers aren't doing too bad. How about over here? Food is hanging in there. I have got at least one of everything. And they're not making the buffets, and I still don't know why. Here. Do. Movement. Whoop. I think this is about as small as I can make it, but I have got one of everything, and they refuse to make anything, and I don't understand why. You would think that they'd be okay making stuff. Did you need to add electric blocks? Like in a mod I saw. Electric blocks? Revolution? They don't, I don't know. Maybe that could be the next faction. Revolutionary Beavers. They fight you on everything you tell them to do. Meant why your beavers aren't making... They're on strike. Nobody actually wants to work at the buffet. They just want to stock it. Yeah, no clue. We'll see. If it starts becoming a nuisance, I'll turn it off again. I'm halfway tempted to call it bugged and just demolish and do a rebuild. But if I were going to demolish and rebuilding it, they don't want food without making it. They want their cake and eat it too? That does sound like revolution. They aren't getting that in there. My favorite cheap food option for iron teeth. It's corn into corn ratio. Yeah, that one works really good once you get it up and going. There's a lot of steps to get it going, though. And you gotta have power for it. Oh, hey, look, they already built these. Are you two both in range here? Yeah. And metal. Yep. Metal and power and a whole bunch of stuff. But once you can get it, it's kind of like the wheat and bread for the folk tales. Once you can make bread, you don't really have to worry too much about food. Food variety is a different thing, though. Everybody just ends up eating that. All right, let's get the platform extensions. And industrial well-being. Decoration. Do I want decoration or do I want another? Actually, that might not be what I want. Maybe it was. Gotta make up my mind here. If I do this, and that, kind of like the bell decoration. That is nice. You know, we could put a couple of decorations up here, too. One of these. One of those. It's annoying. It would be nice if you had the option to silence them. You could put them up and use them as decorations, but then silence them if you wanted to. That would be nice. At least you have an option. I also wish you could silence some of these warnings. Clocks are no better, yeah. I like how the clocks keep time, though. They keep the proper time. There we go. What is all this junk? Interesting. You guys just need the logs. For the frog statue, what do we need? We need logs. So we might pause those. Because I don't want to use a giant log on those if I don't have to. Future update nukes. Well, with the way the story goes, they could definitely find nukes. I'm still trying to figure out if these are giant human-sized beavers or if these are normal-sized beavers just building beaver buildings at their size. I have yet to figure that out. Hopefully, eventually, one day they'll tell us. How in mushrooms? It could be better. Do I have any more bachelors in agronomy? Let's see. Berries I got. Bad water is nuke waste. You never know. It could just be rust or chemical runoff. I mean, at first, with the colors that it came out with, it looked more like antifreeze than anything else. Which would just suggest chemical runoff. Berries, mushrooms. Am I out of mushroom juice? How am I out of mushroom juice? But you best be squeezing some mushrooms. Grapes. Grapes. We have nobody making mushroom juice. Okay. Well, make some mushroom juice, and we'll make another level. And one of those, one of those. One of these and one of these. Okay, I've seen a bridge on the loading screen from human past, but never find it on any map. You know, that's true. There's not a place where I can think of where they've put in anything like a bridge. Maybe in some of the modded or the community-made maps. But that's about it. And metal is human-made, but nothing else you find. Mine metal. Well, I mean, they have mines. They're pulling scrap metal out of it, I believe. In WaterBeavers, they actually mine the minerals and make the scrap. But in the base game, yeah, they just pull scrap straight out of the mine. Mines and scrap, but no other human structures like cars. That would be interesting to see a car. Maybe get some beaver forklifts in here. Move stuff faster. Big thing I would like is getting some parts of WB in actually. Like the watertight stuff is super cool. You think wheels are powerful. They try nuclear. Should add trains in regular game for modded. Still trying to catch it. Kids woke up. Uh-oh. My kids get out of bed late at night sometimes. They like to walk around in the dark for a while and then they'll go back to bed. Trains would be a cool... Yeah. As long as they worked. I mean, I like the train mod. And it can really help colonies, and it does fix one of the major problems I have with the base game. That being moving stuff between districts. The only thing is, I've just had so many problems with it in the past. I haven't tried it recently, so maybe it's more stable. But in the past, I've just had tons of problems with it. Yeah, mods. Yeah. I think I've had more problems with the train mod than just about any other ones. Oh, another faction. Well, I will take it. I wonder if it's going to be super difficult like this one is. Then again, I'm not sure that you'd want to put water beavers and power beavers in the same area. It sounds dangerous. Mushroom juice. Okay. We got to just keep making mushroom juice, so we'll let them do that. Solar panels and iron teeth. You know, that actually almost does sound like something that the iron teeth would have, would be solar panels of some sort. Possibly some kind of mega engine. Speaking of which, engine? Yeah, they changed the engine just a little bit here. Although I don't need the power. Flywheels, we're still waiting on. I have the stuff to unlock the last one, but I don't have the stuff yet to, or the room to actually put it in. Let's see where that's at. Power saving project here. Alright, that's down one. We don't have any dynamite. No, at this point, I'm not sure what I can do to get more dynamite other than just... Oh, this is where they've been putting the dynamite. Let's get all those in. Maybe we'll add 2 more here, just for good measure. I did set those to a higher one. I'll build a ladder down the side once we get all the way down. You guys moved forward? Nope. Trees. Not moving that fast. There's a wiki about giant beavers that existed at some point that could grow to 2.5, 12 feet. Jeez. Then you could just have a capybara faction. Or maybe make that part of a faction. Just thought, but where you put the houses, the closer a beaver is to a job, beaver goes to, instead of them crossing. It's true, but housing optimized is part of WaterBeaver's requirement. So if they have a job here, most likely it will reshuffle them until they get to work actually here. I can't remember how often it does that. Once a day, maybe? Oh, in regular Timberborn? Yeah, that's a huge thing. Every once in a while, it's not bad to just pause all the houses, and when the beavers are out and about, then start them back up, and sometimes they'll get jobs a lot closer to home. Makes me, yeah. It would be nice if they considered that, but there's a lot of things in base game. To be perfectly honest, other than a third faction, the thing that I would want more too. Neat. Train's been greatly. Too bad it's not WaterBeaver friendly yet. Yeah, on a large map, water beavers would be really nice, and then having trains would also be really nice. Did you make any of this yet? No, not a single one. And this thing is almost full. Huh. Water beavers as the third clan would be interesting. I don't know if they could use it the way it is, due to the fact that it's fan created. But you never know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd love to see it. I agree with you, but you know how copyright works and all of that. Let's see. Is there any way? Man, my food is getting really low because it's all in here. And nobody is coming to get any of it. Does not make any sense to me. Might be cool if they added greenhouses. Yeah, the greenhouses are kind of neat. I don't know what to do with them other than plant bananas in them. But they're still kind of neat. Which brings up a question. They could, in the next one, add weather. That would be something that a lot of people have asked for. Housing optimizes once in the morning. While they're out for breakfast, they get reassigned. Yep, that sounds about right. Still don't know why this is not making a single of these buffets. And none of the stuff is going down. I'm tempted to clear it out, demolish it, and just dev tool it back in just to see if it really is. Okay, I'm unhappy at this job. Switch's job. Well, more like, hey, I don't like the commute to this job. I'm going to switch houses with this guy over here. Just going to kick him out of his apartment because it's closer to my job. Yeah, I am really tempted to just pause this and once it's empty, demo it and then just rebuild it real quick with the dev tool. Because something is definitely broke. They're just filling it up. Well, you know what? I will let it go. If we run out of food, we run out of food. We can always go back to a bit earlier save. That's why the 3 recipe edition. Ah. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. I don't know. Didn't the mod maker say that you don't have to have 1,000 of it? Real life beavers make houses in water. Why houses on land in Timberborn? See, that's another good question. Maybe it has to do with them being human-sized beavers. Yeah, they said that you didn't have to have everything full. But maybe I misunderstood that, or maybe that's what they thought, and that was incorrect. Human beaver hybrid. Well, we're definitely not going there. We don't need weird scientific experiments going on. Let's get some more mushrooms before I run out. Beaver mutation. Maybe that's what the comics are about. Not the X-Men. X-Beavers. Although that would put the Wolverine in a weird spot, I suppose. Playing for superhero beavers. That's what it is. Update 6, superhero beavers. Ah, good. They got all this in. Yo. Do. Staircases. Twisty staircase. Another set in here. The explosives are always very satisfying. Definitely one of the most satisfying parts of the whole game. Somebody's already making stairs. And they've cleared our field of... Oh, it's too far. Never mind. They've cleared our field of sunflowers. Especially underwater. Yeah, the water physics make it really fun. Speaking of water, I should get rid of this at some point, but... Alright, it's an interesting land feature in the middle of this giant bamboo place. Bamboo tunnel is still really neat. I think I'd pass through there once a day if I were one of the beavers living here. For an update. Boats! Boats would be neat. I mean, they've already got a lot of water and water physics. It could definitely help move cargo around, that's for sure. Give a new reason to make canals. Since originally you could use those for irrigation, but you can't really use them for much irrigation now that they changed all that. I got pine resin. Plenty of pine resin. They are still trying to fill up this buffet canteen. In deep water. Deep water for boats? Alright, this is good. We got full there. I do have a Titanic. It'll be about that time that WaterBeavers finally get that airship. We'll get some sawdust, man. Are my mushrooms recovering yet? No, not really. Maybe once one of these gets full, we'll have a little more food come back in. How are we doing up here on these two? Well, that's not jammed. Iron ore. I would love to have something to do with iron ore other than just to make it into scrap. Because right now, all you can do with iron ore, I think, is combine it with coal and make scrap. Feels kind of dead end. Like there should be something else you can do with it. I'm just not sure what else you would do with iron ore. Make it into decorations. Some kind of iron statue, I'm not sure. I wish they accepted it in trade. Somebody wants trade. Island beavers, folk tails, polar, jungle, polar again. Excuse me, as Iron Teeth has regular large wood storage, but other clan has underground storage. Wouldn't that be the other way around? I don't know, the Iron Tooth kind of feels like it's more industrial, so the ones like this that stack on top of each other do kind of feel right for it. Although, I still preferred when those large storages held food instead of wood. Twisty metal stairs would be so nice. You get the bonus. Tried a no ladder challenge was quite interesting. WaterBeaver's no ladder challenge would be tough. There's just so many buildings that you would need some kind of extra space for. Adding ladders? Yeah, ladders do almost feel like they should be in base, but I think I saw them say one time that they didn't really want to add ladders because they're just that powerful. Like, you could never do something like this. There we go. Now these guys can help with that harvest if they ever need to. Not powerful. Ladders are super powerful. There's just so much stuff you can do with them. Although I do like the idea that the water beavers have. How about ramps? Well, isn't that just stairs? I think that's just stairs. No, the water beavers... dirt ramps. I mean, that could be something. That seems more like a landscaping thing. You don't get dirt until later. No, I like that they added metal requirement to the ladders, which makes them not quite as cheap as they are otherwise. Gentle Canyon was my no ladder run. Gave up when I got to 1K pop. Gentle Canyon, I'm finding we're really starting to run out of room on that map. You'll probably see it on the next one that comes out. But yeah, it's definitely starting to show its size a little too much. We got a bunch of pine resin over here now. Nobody wants to use the pine resin. When I needed pine resin, we didn't have any. Now that I don't need it, of course we have plenty. Didn't this change what it uses? No, it's still brain boosting. Iron Teeth with electric dams. You know, a hydroelectric dam would be kind of neat. One where you can control the water, but letting water through it also creates power. That would be neat. Need to regain fields by making clockwork towers. Yeah, that's kind of what you have to do. You have to make those giant towers. But these are now locked behind a university where they weren't before. And then, yeah, the platforms are locked behind the nuclear stuff. which is a pain in the butt. Especially since these trees take so long to grow. Like 90 days. Like a cycle and a half, if not more. Which again, if I could run at 3 speed, would be a little better, but since I get no frames, you're kind of just stuck. Wondering if I should take some of these out and get more chestnuts. It looks like, no, I'm low on flour, but I have plenty of chestnuts. You have chestnut flour, you're just doing that. Okay. Do I need another one for more chestnut flour? I've got 2 making strange udon, I think. Out of the nanofars that I can get. Better get those chestnuts rolling if you update. The deep mine now needs cereal bars? This deep mine? Why? Seems like that's just adding something to add something. Yeah, at that rate, I might actually stay at 335. Considering after they made the change to the storage to go back. There we go. One dynamite. That's all you've managed to get in? What in the world are you guys doing? Gotta find a builder and see what they're working on, because they don't seem like they're working on that much. My gameplay, I don't work on happiness, so I know they will survive for a long time. It depends for me. Sometimes I notice if they're going really slow, then I'll work on happiness a little bit. But if they're not going too slow, then I can let that go. All right. What do cereal bars take to make? Find out real quick. I know one of these is making cereal bars. There it is. Rice, berries, seeds, chestnuts, pine resin, and water. Whew. What's my rice doing? Not great. Now I want some cereal bars. As long as they don't come with pine resin in them, you should help yourself to one. I think I managed to eliminate the brambles. I did. All right. Now I have this whole section over here, which I don't know what to do with. Yes. Finally, a win after all this time. Did not even need to equip the flamethrower. What does Brambles do? Brambles is a source for, well, with the domesticated ones, you can get either 1 log a day or, hey, did they actually make a, oh, for a second, somebody made the buffet. Huh. Anyway, the brambles, with the domesticated ones, you can get 1 log a day or 2 flowers a day. With the wild ones, you can only get 1 flower a day. It takes forever to cut them down, and they grow back really, really fast. So they can take over an area really, really quickly. Let's see. What do I need? I'm not sure what I need, if anything. Honestly, thinking about taking out all of these and just putting in this. How much pine resin do I have? Plenty. Okay. Do I need logs? Couldn't hurt. Veggie and deluxe stew. So, well, I know I'm making one of those here. There's veggie stew. Veggie stew needs the nenufars, which we're just low on those. We're working on that over here. Deluxe stew, I'm guessing, is probably the same thing. Deluxe stew. It's got a couple. Oh, I just saw somebody take rice balls from there. But I gotta go Monterey. All right, well, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Kimchi? Ooh, what is my kimchi at? My kimchi is at 1. That's a good question, too. What is the holdup on kimchi? I believe my kimchi... Where did kimchi go? I think you're all in here. Chestnut beer. Sake. Kimchi. Cabbages. I'm down on cabbages. I have cabbages. They just need to pick them up. Okay, well. I don't know if I need another farm or what, but they're trying to pick all this stuff up. Oh, that's why. Most of the cabbages are out of range of these. How are my cabbages doing up here? They're picking them up. Good. Ah, 2 more. Good. Maybe we'll have a hole there by the end. Starting to build more of a cliff over here. What's the holdup on dynamite? We actually have sunflower oil for a change. Is it the paper? Gotta be paper. Like paper. Nobody's been in here for a while, so let's get some paper. Could also be why I have so much pine resin. Oh, there we go. We'll take a couple more spots here. Do I want to flatten this out to see if I can get a bigger field of these? Not like I need the bramble flowers at the moment. You know what? We're going to cut this down. And we're going to replace those with chestnut trees. Oh, there's a bad tide. That one didn't overflow. Oh no. Strange. Ah, there we go. Do not cut those. But do cut these. One on each side should be enough. We'll get somebody in there. There we go. Oh, wow, they can go all the way over here and help out. With the pumpkins, even. Food is coming back up. Is good. Let's see. We have mushroom juice again. Oh, weird. It shows the deluxe stew, but it doesn't show the mushroom stew up here. Or the vegetable stew. Let's see what we can do to improve that. We need nenufars, which we're pulling in from here as fast as we possibly can. How's that doing? Scrap metal is filling up. Glass. Oh, I forgot to say don't replant these. That's okay. There we go. I guess I could put the assistant farmers back here. Now that things are growing faster. And that would nab us those cabbages over there at least. Assistant farmers. Well, we've got food down here, and we've got food here. Don't need that. Do need that. do 2s all along here. No, actually, I need 3s, don't I? That's going to be expensive. But might as well do the 3s. 3s. They got a couple more up here. That's good. Yeah, I definitely need the platforms at this point. Need more half logs. Need the nenuphars. What does a second nenuphar farm look like? Food. Nope. Advanced. Yep. Nope. 3,000. I believe I have the thing for that. Everything else should be okay. Yeah. You know what? Let's just build another one. I know normally you'd be building them upwards, but if I gotta build them sidewards, I will build them sidewards for now. Can always go back and redo them later, right? Where is... That's the entrance, right? Make a bypass. Make a ladder. There you go. At least to start. I really wish instead of choosing what crop you want in there when you build it, if it just had you build the base and then you could just switch to whatever crop you wanted, it'd be so much more useful. There we go. Looks good. I don't know why that's set to cut this area. That doesn't need to be. I think I was flattening this out for a purpose, but I forgot what it was. Game mechanics and stuff can't really be done already. The nenuphar one got options. Yeah. The nenuphars are kind of strange. I wish there were better dumps for some of the... For both of them, basically. Either the flower or the nenuphars, just in case one got way ahead of the other. Which they kind of inevitably do. On 337, the wood burner can burn either. Huh. Well, that's actually not bad then. Even though it does seem kind of a waste, but still... Better than being stuck with a pile of them you can't use. I mean, technically you could just delete them out, but... That doesn't seem quite right either. Well, they're getting some done over here. They're getting some done over here, too. Good for them. How's the mushrooms? Are they hanging in there? Not really. They're still dropping. Are we low on sawdust? Yeah. Chestnut flower. Feel like I need 2 more of these. Yeah, that's true. It would be nice if it produced something. Maybe some tar would be at least useful or make sense. Let's see. I need to get rid of this. These are generating all of 14 HP, so I don't really care if I take those out or not. And we will do ladders. How about this way? And then we need to go upwards. Is that a universal? Yes, it is. Might have to pause these two until some of the other stuff is in. We'll let them build that. That can help with sawdust. Then again, if I ship out some planks, maybe I can get some sawdust that way. What can I trade planks for? Good question. Let's just look in this. Anything trading planks? Nope. 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 You can trade 4 planks, but that doesn't really help. Well, you can't trade planks for anything. I guess I gotta figure out more stuff to do with planks. Where are my scaffoldings? Scaffoldings are full. Maybe I can trade some scaffoldings. Then I can make planks. How are my gears? Gears? Do I have any gears? Yeah, I have 615 gears, so... Okay. This one. Scaffoldings. What can I trade for scaffoldings? Nope. Glass for coffee beans. It's not bad. Give my foundry something to do. Scaffoldings for sunflower oil? Not bad. Trade with other white paws. Scaffoldings for... what kind of stew? If I can find a place to put another one, maybe I could do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Can you fit in here? Sure. Well, that's okay. I'm pretty used to the balance changing around at this point. Let's see. I'm going to put you here. There we go. And we'll do with them as well. And we'll let them get started on that. And I can switch this to glass production, and we can ship out glass. The water's going down because they're still... Oh, they're making this. Well, that went in there much faster than I thought it would. No recipe is selected. Well, that's because I haven't selected one yet. Are they bringing in more? Looks like they're doing better on the cabbages side. It's cabbages, still not great. What are we missing? Okay, so maybe now that we have this, we'll get some more of the nenuphars. This is almost done. That's almost done. That needs 4 logs. That won't take too long. So this should be going today. And hopefully that'll help out. I think if we ever do another water beavers colony, I'm going to choose a much larger and maybe flatter map. My initial goal with the medium-sized map was to keep a smaller population, but as you can see, that didn't happen. Yeah, I can choose either. But I'm starting to lose out on the lotus flowers as well. But I know I'll need more nenuphars, so I'm going to make 1 lotus, and then 1 just plain nenuphar. There we go. So we should be getting nenuphar from both and lotus from 1. Or at least that's the plan. We'll see if it helps out or not. This is what? About 25 a day? And these grow 2 every 12 days, so that's 1 every 6 days. That's way better. Just to go Thousand Island over Volcano for my actual run. Not getting much more done than a media map. Don't need a district. Still not a fan of district management. The district management itself, to me, isn't the problem. It's the transfer of goods between districts. Keeping each district running is fine. It's just that goods transfer does not work well. You can do everything for it. You can put warehouses right next to a district crossing on either side, and it just does not keep up the way that it should. Right. You need quite a bit. That's what I liked when it had that, what was it, the 10 times station? That one actually kept up just fine. And the trains can keep up just fine if they don't get stuck. But yeah, you could actually make a district dedicated to food or the base food items and just have it a farming district and then have it ship out. But you can't really do that with the way they are now. Oh, I gotta choose what I want here. Logs, planks, mushrooms, no. Explosives. Oh, I was gonna do glass panes. And then I'm gonna switch you over to glass panes. And they can ship all those out. This one, let's do that. Oh, they're still working on this. Right, an 80 pop side district. Needed 7 crossings. Not even keep to fill it up. Had to start doing basic. Yeah. Yeah, it just... They don't work very well. And without that 10 times or the train mod, it just almost seems better off to be in one district. Even if they got to travel most of the way across the map. It still feels like they get stuff there a lot faster. Well, that's, yeah, another good reason to do it. It's got to be the soup. Hey, look, we've got food buffet. So it's got to be this vegetable. Hopefully we can catch up with these Nenafars. Although these will have to be plucked, we at least have almost a surplus now at 24. And if we get too far ahead on the lotus flowers, we'll just switch this one over. Those are in, right? So unpause this one. Fun fact, buffet gives the coffee boost without needing it. Oh, neat. We don't want to ask where they're getting the coffee from. Interesting. They got that in pretty quick. Planks. Really, I'm going to need to remove this. Once they have this up here, I need to go across the roof. Get those connected in. I'm not sure why that was ever changed. That seems like an odd change. Trees. Don't cut any of those. Or that. these. You cut that one, though. There we go. Why is that random piece of road there? I don't know. I shouldn't ask. Sky exploration. We actually need sky exploration again? Oh, good. He's going back out to explore again. Did you take off yet? No, you don't have those glass panes. Somebody bring them glass plane, please. Look at that. We're getting ever closer to getting rid of that. This is a 4. That looks like it only needs a 2. Speaking of which, how's our dynamite projects going other places? Do. Cliff is almost rebuilt over here. Either of you jammed up? You're jammed up with iron. You're jammed up with coal. Okay, well, we'll pause you both for now. Save the power. You are still bringing up quartz, which is fine. We'll need that for the glass. Well, it fell into a pool. Molten material is shining precious. It was acting really strange lately. To be fair, I mean, if the water beavers ever got their bots and they had these random death happenings, if the bots didn't make a Terminator 2 reference when they fell in the molten lava, then I would be highly disappointed. There we go. We're starting to get a couple of Nenafars in. How is the soup going? Meh. Got plenty of trees, at least. Sure, somebody can plant that. Maybe. We might have to remove the front part before they can plant that. Almost full on everything again. That's good. I just need those Nenafars. Which we've got 75 plucked lotus to actually pluck. Worried about it. Beaver's injured. Burns. Last I talked with Lapland about bots, he did something about them being haulers only. Not sure how one could jump into the lava. Well, I mean, if they're hauling from the foundry. I don't know why you'd relegate them to haulers only, though. You can definitely automate a foundry with bots. Advanced sawmill, I could see that. Maybe only the advanced buildings? That would at least make some sense. Okay, this is all gone here, so we can cancel all the cutting here. Means I don't think I really need this one anymore, because they're not really cutting anything. I guess they're cutting the bamboo down there. Buildings can run workerless as long as they got haulers, kind of like the barrels. Just not really mentioned anywhere in the descriptions. Yeah, but they usually run so much better with somebody in there. It did it again! Where? Where is this water coming from? Like it's leaking or something. He's flying backwards. I think he missed his... Might just switch this to Nenafars for a bit. See if that can help us catch up at all. I think those a little more important. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know you can go 9, but that's all right. There we go. See if we can get those in there. Every little bit helps. We out of mushroom juice again? How are we out of mushroom juice? Are we out of mushrooms? No. We have more mushrooms than ever. We're just not squeezing them very well. Who's making the juice? You are. You need some kind of storage here to hold mushrooms. Let's do this. Gonna put you there. Mushrooms. Not the bad mushrooms. That would be bad. Obtain. There we go. Can I empty this? Let's see if we can empty that to some other place. And then we'll move it over one. Just because we can. Oh yeah. Easily emptied. Let's see. That goes out of here. Storage, warehouses. Nope, piles. Large industrial. We'll go this way, I guess. And do logs. Logs. Time for the tower press. Yeah. As soon as I get that nuclear material, that might be the first thing I use it for. I'm not sure. I did put up some stuff over here, because I was going to build some more. So we'll make a couple more of those over here. Get some more presses in here. Set up for the next level of presses. And continue. How is the growth going? 67, 67, 97. Okay. Well, at least we'll have one set of logs here. 2 logs. I don't know if those will head over here first, or if they'll get cut in half. Be a lot of sawdust, though. $53. Somebody got a hold of the coffee, I think. No, they haven't come back yet. Well, we'll just see who gets a hold of them. If they both go in there, then we'll just wait for the next set to be split. Need more of those. I'm definitely going to tell this guy to plant. But after he's done planting, which shouldn't take too long, he can go back out and get more sunflower seeds. The canteen. Coffee beans need to be processed. The alchemist to make coffee. Well, that sounds like a good reason to get a new alchemist. Alchemist. There we go. Coffee corner. And you make coffee. And, of course, this is the most knowledgeable thing to do with coffee. Is to shove it in a giant open barrel outside. I'm going to guess that stores coffee. Coffee. There we go. Still not getting the nenifars we need. We are making almost 50, 100 a day. We still can't keep up. Plus all of these. Let's say I prioritize that. Maybe they'll get the Nenafars over here. Ah, very good. You're doing... Nope, that is not what I want you doing. I want you on Chestnut. And you can be on Sawdust for now. Do I not have laboratory glassware? Dang it. Alright, I said somebody to make cauldrons, so now you make laboratory glassware. You're still working on... Are we low on quartz? I guess. We still have quartz. Not getting moved around, but we still have some. I think the vegetable stew doesn't show up down here on the list for the buffet canteen. Or maybe it's off the bottom of the screen and you can't see it. Must be the very last one. There we go. Now they should make a decent amount. 10 every 2 hours. Maybe that'll catch up. Then we can make some more buffets. Yeah. Sometimes there might be just a little too much information. Now that it's full, though, I think my food is starting to fill back up, or at least level off. Oh, look at that. They just made 144 food buffets. There we go. Now it's really going up. Finally, it's starting to work. Which means the 1,000 or so food in here can be added to what we already got. Now everybody can eat at the buffet. There we go. Well, one problem solved. Probably created a couple more, but that's okay. These guys are no longer... You're still full. Because I don't have... Yeah. I think my problem is you can't... I couldn't see that vegetable stew, and that's what was missing. Did you get your logs, or did you go over to... Okay, that just got replanted. Did you take in the log? No. Did you end up with a log? Also no. These didn't have logs added to them. Where did the log go? Go to storage. An inventory somewhere? No. Just lost some logs. That's weird. And half logs. Logs or planks. Well, I don't have the sequoias to make that into logs, so I wonder what the timing is on sequoias. If you get a sequoia forest going and you send them through the advanced mill, is that the best source of logs? Oh, 54. Or is it still the hydroponic farm over here? There we go. Boston is still the most efficient wood source. But is it the fastest? Because brambles could be very fast, but they would be horribly inefficient. Because they take most of the day to cut down one, but they'll be back again the next day. This gets you, what, 12 a day? Brambles could get you as many as you could put in a bramble field a day, but you'd have to have beavers to cut each one of them. Brambles are fastest. Yeah, that is what I thought. Yeah. Yep. No way I'd do that, but because I don't need 100 beavers just collecting wood. Yes, I know that was me. I'm still trying to figure out what the fastest is. Because if you get... These take, what, 50 days? You get 2 giant logs. How many logs do you get per... per thing here? You get 85. So just calc 85 times 2, the 170. There, that would be 3.4 logs per day. That might actually be... Yeah, it's a 3x3. So again, not the most efficient, but could it be the fastest? Which, that might actually be the case. Because that would get you 3.4 logs per day. But brambles, yeah, you could do 30 logs a day. You just have to have 30 beavers a day. Oh, there we go. Why? Tell them not to eat the mushroom juice. Mushroom juice is not for eating. It's for making more mushrooms. Beaver statue and metal staircase. Bamboo. Run up after block. Yeah. Yep. I think that's what I figured it at. These go. You're out of there. You're out of there. Replant you. Replant you. Sure there's no more cutting. A lot of the base foods are getting taken care of. Nobody's going to campfire or the terraces. Yep, as long as you have enough beavers, brambles are the best for it. But you have to feed all those beavers and whatnot. Coconut and bananas we don't have a lot of. Toys. They're not really going to that very much. Grub, very important. Shell necklace. Some of them are working on that. Speaking of which, do I have extra shells? I do. I should see if anybody's making the shell necklaces. Balloon trip. Human Ruins tour. How do you get balloon trip other than just being under the balloons? It doesn't list that. I don't know. Nenuphars are actually going again. And making more soup. I think balloon trip is not a thing anymore. Back when there was a beaver in the balloon, maybe. Maybe that was it. Okay, I'm still curious. What happened to those logs? Did they go in here? Because I don't see any half logs. Did they make it to here? Ah, they did, finally. So now we just need to cut. This will be 2 and 4, 6. So basically we need to cut these twice. Did you ever get your balloon? Yes, you did. You even brought back some coffee beans. Good for you. Did our coffee place get set up? Yeah, sure did. Let's get some storage in here. Storage. Not that way. Coffee beans. Coffee beans? Beans. There we go. Coffee beans. Yay, 57. Now, if only some of them would go to campfires, rooftop terraces, agora, and the great cooking tent. They really like the news, though. You gotta respect them for that. Even more. Roof, scarecrow, shell necklace is going up. Beaver statue. Yeah, they're just not getting to the fun stuff at all. Which is weird, because we're at 16 hours, so they should have plenty of time. I guess they just don't want to go. Not currently using any iron, so that's not very useful. You are still making glass. Someone was eaten by a grue. How's my dynamite project doing over here? Not much going on there. I don't need people hanging around here so they can go. Only got 7 jobs. Vacant. That's not bad. 16 is still a lot on a single district. Probably go down to 15 or even 14. We could try that. Let's knock it down to 15 and we'll see what gets done. And if the colony keeps surviving, we will try 14. Maybe we'll get some more social out of it. Maybe. Maybe I should look into what the holdup is for Balm. Water? Why is water the holdup for Balm? Let's just do that. And I know I have more than one place making Balm. At least I thought I did. These are both making tar, which I don't need. Let's try more Balm. Going to building spree. Ours are better lower. The few extra well-being points they can get add up. True, but I'm always on a building spree. Yeah, Balm is not very good to make. These in, get that in. What are they doing up here? Well, they've almost got a whole second row. Almost. It's still 2 clay, probably. Clay. 2 clay, yes. But I don't have a clay problem at the moment. Well, come to think of it, why is that not full if I'm full on storage? That would be a great way to use lotus flower too, but they don't seem to be producing a whole lot. I'll check on that when they go back. 60. A lot of people went to the Lido. Fountain of Joy, frog statue, staircases. Okay, they got a couple more here. Coconuts, bananas. There is sleep. Lives an alchemist, works an alchemist. So they work right there. It can't be that terrible. All right, let's see what they do. They have some water. Okay. They stood around for a while. Buffet going, yeah, they're at 3.4. Everything's getting combined in. Okay, they are making some balm. Well, we'll let them fill up all the space on the buffet. How many buffets can the buffet hold? 1,000? No, it's up to 3,000. And I don't have any storage for a buffet. Does it just keep going? 30,000. Okay, well, that will take a while to get to. What are you making? Food and care. What does food and care do? Ah, minor injury. 2 balm. You can't be that too far off of the other guy. Lotus flowers. They're literally just down the road for you. Back to the tower. Oh, nope. There's some pine resin. What's getting made? They have a little less well-being, but that's okay. Lotus tea is looking good. We'll just keep letting the when it's full, just make another buffet, but not by having. Just make another buffet, but not by the other one. Having 2 to 3 of those spread around is cutting walking time and improving well-being. Oh. Well, we can put one over here. And then eventually maybe put one over by this tower. The storage tower. If these all transfer to go upwards, we should have some extra room over here, eventually. Depending on how long we're still playing this one. Okay, well. Hmm. Are we getting this one in? Yep, it's just the half logs. Are we getting coffee? Sorta. I want to obtain. Definitely bring those over here. You're the coffee beans, so that should be all of them there. Everything you need should be right around here. This guy just drink his own coffee? No, he dumped it out in the barrel. Nuclear reactor has to be... Yeah, I'm still thinking of putting that up here, if we get that far. And just having the reactor run off of bad water. Nothing wrong with that, really. There we go. Get another one out of there. Looks awesome, but it's quite a... Yeah, I can definitely see that. Don't know, like I said, don't know if I'll ever make it there, but we'll see. You never know. I have a ton of room here, but I really have to figure out if I want to attempt to flatten this out or do something else with it. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this land yet. Detonate there. Take a couple more here. Hey, you're in there. What are you making? You're good. How are we doing on flour? Chestnut flour. We're actually starting to catch up. Almost thinking about putting in another place for chestnut beer. Chestnuts are a bottleneck. We have a lot of chestnuts. And the flour. I think it's still just nenufars. Nenufars and giant logs. Chestnut processing. It's definitely gone up. We've got 460, whereas before, we didn't have nearly that. I should check and see, I think... Who's making the chestnut beer over here? There's the kimchi. Are you making chestnut beer? Yeah. You've got plenty of chestnut flour. Although I could probably put a storage next door and get you to make a little more, a little faster. Let's do... Let's just do a small warehouse. This is for... Chestnut flour. The I can never find it when I'm looking for it. There it is. And this is an obtain. Weird udon. Yep. And cereal bars. Cereal bars require berries, though, too, don't they? Yeah. How is the berry manufacturers doing? I need dirt. And this is all jammed up. I wish there was another way to get dirt. These are both all jammed up. Coal. I guess I could send some coal out, since I'm not currently using it, I don't think, to make glass. No, I'm not. Alright, who sends out coal? I know somebody did. Coal? Nope. 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 There it is. Corn food. Polar beavers. Polar beavers. Where are you, polar beavers? Island. Scouting. Am I not making any pencils? That would use coal. I'm not making many tools. Weird. I'll keep an eye on it. Folktails. Polar beavers. You are sending out coal. Just not sending out enough coal. Okay. Pencils. Am I full on pencils? Pencils. I don't seem to have any pencils. What will we do with the vampires' attack? We'll have nothing to defend ourselves with. Pencils. Where are you? No. Am I not making any pencils? Make pencils. What do you need? Clay, coal, paper, pine resin. Do I have paper? Yeah, I have paper. Make some pencils. I guess everybody can make pencils because we don't have too many lotuses to pluck. That'll at least use some coal. Guess I could put balloons up here. Most of the food now has been converted to buffet. That's good. Guess I could make another coal pile. Let's see. Don't I have, like, a bunch of coal piles over? Yeah, I do have a bunch of coal piles over here. And they're all full. Well, that answers why I have so much extra coal. We'll make some coal piles over here as well. Nope, not that way. Definitely not that way. That way. There we go. What are these? Meh. Power's good. What are you waiting for? Scaffoldings? Oh, it's not prioritized, that's why. Nobody's bringing its stuff. We don't have any planks being used that way. Ooh, that's strong. No, that's sake. Weird. I do have extra strong alcohol. Nice. Coal. I think that was for the tar. Oh, there we go. How's the glass going? I think we have as much glass as we can get. Let's see. Saw blades? Saw blades use coal? Yeah. About these. Yeah, let's make some of these. Why not? I think maybe you can even trade these off. At least it'll use the coal. Won't use the iron, though. No, I was demoing this for a reason, but I don't remember what the reason was. Masters. Bananas require coal for trades? Who trades for bananas? Well, that's bananas for toys. Did they change that? Oh, pineapples, yeah. Hold on. Pineapples. Who trades pineapples? Probably also the island beavers, isn't it? No. Well? jungle? Why do I not see a pineapple? That's something they changed recently? I don't see a pineapple or coal anymore. I guess you could go to tools. Metal fasteners. Ah, I see. Yeah, I remember that. Do I have one of those set up? Folktails. Polar. Island. Nope. Jungle. What are you trading? Tools for foreign food. About the same. Let's grab some pineapples. How are we doing on metal fasteners? We got plenty of those. I do have a pretty good fastener creation place, I think, over here. There's tools. Fasteners, fasteners, fasteners. Okay. Let's do that. Scrap and a coal. Well, we'll keep using the coal here, too. If I have to use basically a whole storage worth every couple of days, that'll at least clear that up. Still won't clear up the iron, but we don't really have much use for the iron until we switch back to scrap. Are we still running at 15? Well, we're not dying, so let's try 14 and see what happens. Give them just a little bit more time. There we go. Hey, we've got vampire steaks back in. Anything else that uses scrap that we could just be sending out? Planks, but I don't need planks at all. Scrap for planks. Why are they both scrap for planks? The island beavers are sending out tools, which I think they're already doing. No, that's the beer. It was up to 60. True. Metal fasteners. Saw blades still. We're in food. Oh, look at that. The lotus flowers have almost came all the way down. So obviously some stuff is getting made. Could try switching this one back for a bit. See if we can get some more lotus flowers now that they're even-ish again. Plus, we've got plenty of places to pluck them if we need to. Do. Where is my handicraft tower? You back on there. Pluck those lotuses. Don't need quite so many balloons. Can turn you back to that. Explosive tower. That's fine. Look at all those entries. They drop the average well-being super fast and kind of mess up the... Yeah, it really does. I still think they're tuned too high. I remember the devs, when they first came out with injuries, had them up way too high. And they tuned them back quite a bit. Because they're just not very fun to play with. It's not like you're solving anything, really. It's just an extra complicated step. There we go. Okay. You had to think about that for a while. All right. One layer down. Thought I was going to put a large tank up here for something. But I don't remember if it was another water tank or something else. Huh. I'll have to go back and review that. I don't remember why I was doing that. Yeah, it really is. Balm was easier to make, then it probably wouldn't be as bad. You could get more clinics. Of course, you'd have to put them through more of the nurse license, but getting the 300 Balm for the nurse license wouldn't be so terrible. How's the coffee doing? Oh, look at that. We've got coffee. Do. One more. Alright, we'll do that. This, and this. That should be enough. And then they can focus on this more over here. Why did I not have anything planted there? Huh. That's weird. Realized I'm at 100% on the coffee need, not even importing it. You've got that much extra coffee built up? That's a lot of beans. I'll bring in some more there. Thanks, canteen. Well, basically every 3 Nenafars we get 10 food at this point. So that's not bad. Because everything else is taken care of. Why did you pass out? You're only working 14 hours. How did you not make it home? You literally live like 12 feet away. Filled by the buffet. There you go. That's not bad then. Wonder where mine's at. Coffee. Yep, full. Amazing food. Coconut. Trading for. Cooler, jungle. Folktales. Jungle. Polar Island. You are trading for shells. Okay. I don't have that much wine to trade. Am I not making that many? Well, maybe I need some more room for grapes. Maybe when I get this all cut down, I'll turn all this over here into grapes. Maybe some of this into grapes. You can only go to here, right? Well, means we can still do grapes here. We'll grab a couple extra grapes where we can. Oh, wine is 5? Ooh, okay. I don't know what mine is saying for wine. Fun. Aesthetics, social life. My beavers aren't very social. Wine. What about bananas? It's just wooden toys. You can probably do that. Don't know if I need quite so many of these places making explosives. Pencils. Isn't there another one making pencils over here? Yeah. Let's trade you for wooden toys. And you do more shell necklaces. There we go. We'll just slightly rearrange them. Oh, hey, somebody came to get the iron ore. Good. I don't know what they did with the iron ore, but probably best not to ask. Probably move this storage. It doesn't do much. But that's a bit of an improvement. We've got 5,000 in the food buffet. Not much of anything else, but it's still going up. So overall, not too bad. But I think I'm going to call it there for the night. I will be back with this here on Friday. And then I'm over on Twitch on Wednesday and maybe Sunday. Should have the next of the WaterBeavers Let's Play out tomorrow sometime, and then hopefully another one on Thursday. But, like I said, that's going to do it for me. So, as always, thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!